Hello, so today I've got 10 drugstore products that are my favorite top 10 drugstore products. And really quick, I just want to say, purchase all these products with my own money. I will never waste your time with sponsored ads or videos. So if you want to help support the channel, subscribe and check out nobsbeauty.com or the Amazon link below. So for some time now, I've been meaning to do this video, and I've got quite a few drugstore products that I love, which are actually usually much more affordable than other products at Sephora or Ulta, so I decided I would do my top 10 drugstore products. So I will start out with one of my favorite products, one that I've repurchased several times, and that is the CeraVe PM Facial Moisturizing Lotion. This is great. It's fragrance-free, it's light, it's well packaged, it's affordable. Usually it's on sale somewhere, and I really like it. It does a great job hydrating skin. It has no fragrance or drying alcohols in there, and works well over your face, neck, décolleté. Really love it. I've repurchased it several times. I always have a backup of it on hand. So this probably, out of all the drugstore products, has to be my favorite. So I know a lot of you guys like this one too. So another one that I've repurchased multiple times since it came out, and the brand is a little bit different. The Proactive MD. This is actually Adapalene, which goes by the name Differin at the drugstores, although Proactive has their own version, and La Roche-Posay also has their own version, which are all identical. They're just marketed differently and different prices. Definitely check out Differin, the Differin version, but anyway, I've repurchased it multiple times. It does a great job. It's a good Adapalene, which is a kind of a more gentle retinoid product. It does a great job preventing breakouts and also kind of helping refresh skin and kind of cleanse pores out. So just ignore the Proactive. Differin is the one you want to buy because it's the most affordable of the three, or whichever one's on sale. So Differin, Adapalene. If you're not in the U.S., I'm not sure exactly the prescription status of that in other countries, but in the U.S. it is now over the counter, thankfully. So I've definitely repurchased that multiple times. So another product that is one that I really like, and the whole brand is pretty good. You can't go wrong. The Simple brand, they've got a good variety of cleansers, micellar cleansers, toners, moisturizers, lotions, things like that. And they're all pretty great for sensitive skin because they're all fragrance-free, and most of them do not contain denatured types of alcohol, and also super affordable, and they're sold at most drugstores, Targets, Ultas, things like that. Not all, I don't know if Ulta sells it in the store, but online I think they still have them. But pretty much you can't go wrong. This is my particular favorite product from them, and I use it frequently when my skin just needs a little bit of boost of extra hydration. So can't go wrong with the Simple brand. I haven't tried a product from them that I haven't liked. So another product that I recently reviewed, because it came out rather recently, but I'm loving it, and I really think everyone should give it a try, is the e.l.f. Super Hydrate Moisturizer. It is great. It's super hydrating, but it's also great for acne-prone skin because it contains some good niacinamide in there. It's also rather affordable. I think it retails about $12, and very nice product. Not a huge fan of the jar packaging. That's really the only disappointing thing about this. It does have some great antioxidants in there. It would be much better packaged in an airless jar, which you can pick up from No BS Beauty, but a great product from e.l.f. Probably my favorite product they've come out with to date. So love that one. That's a great one. Another one that is a good one, I know a lot of you guys love it as well. Another good moisturizer is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost. Also, not a huge fan of the jar. It doesn't contain a ton of antioxidants, but it's got a super silky feel to it. And I love the fact that they have two formulas, one that has fragrance in it and one that is fragrance-free. So pick out the one for, I think it's very dry skin. That is the one that's fragrance-free. I've got both of them. Once I picked up the right one, the second time I picked up the wrong one. And I just never return things, so anyway, so very dry skin is the fragrance-free version you want. It's super hydrating. It doesn't contain a lot of antioxidants, but if you've got a well-rounded skincare routine that contains, you know, some good antioxidants, some good vitamin C, some good exfoliants, this is definitely can fit into a well-rounded routine. But this isn't the end-all be-all to it. It's just a good moisturizer. So this one's a little strange. The Aussie hair insurance. And this one I've been using probably for 15 years. I kind of use it as a leave-in conditioner. And I also use it in kind of a weird way. In the winter, when my scalp gets really dry, I will just part my hair and I'll spritz like 1 or 2 spritzes of it on my scalp. And it seems to help with my dry scalp. So I know it's super weird to use like a leave-in hair conditioner on your scalp, but it seems to just have enough beneficial and hydrating ingredients in there that it helps my scalp keep from getting overly dry. So very weird use of it. I also use it as a leave-in hair conditioner at times, but in the winter it definitely is one of my scalp's best friends. So super weird, I know, but maybe try it and see if it helps you out if you get super dry, especially with winter coming as well. So the next one I've got is a sunscreen for your face, which is Coats. They've got some really great sunscreens. They're super hydrating, so if you have more dry skin, it does a nice job without drying your skin out. It also, they've got options which have a tint in them. That's what this one has, is a good tint in it. So it doesn't leave a white cast, but they are very hydrating. So, but also available at most drugstores. Does a great job. There's a couple extracts in there which are fragrant extracts, but it really doesn't have a noticeable scent to it. I'm just trying to see if I can, sage leaf extract, which, those can be antioxidants as well. So, and then the next sunscreen I've got is another great one from the drugstore, which if you don't want something super hydrating like Coats, this is one that has more of a matte finish, and that's the Australian Gold Face SPF 50. This one goes on, it has a slight tint, so it doesn't give you a white cast, but it goes on with a super matte finish and layers pretty nicely as well. So if you have dry skin, I'd go with the Coats. If you have more oily skin, I'd go with the Australian Gold. But both of these are great sunscreens that are available at the drugstore for around $20, I think. So you don't have to go to Sephora and spend $80 on a sunscreen. You can get either of these at your drugstore, and they both do an exceptional job. And the last 2 products I've got are foundations. And one is the Revlon Candid, which I always wanted to try, but when I did my Walmart, I did like the 7 days Walmart daily kind of test. So I'll link to it below, but that's when I finally forced myself to try it, and I really like it. It definitely can hold the candle to almost any other foundation out there. So, and it's also rather affordable. It does a good job. The only thing I didn't like about it is that it didn't have SPF in there, but it's a great sunscreen. You can get it at almost any drugstore, and affordable. I think it was like $10. So, and then the other one I have is a newer one. It's the NYX Born to Glow sunscreen. Why do I keep calling them sunscreens? Foundation. Anyway, foundation, which is a light to medium coverage foundation. It gives you a little bit of a glow. So if you don't like a full coverage foundation, this one is a good one. It gives you light coverage. It does give you a little bit of a glow. I would say it's similar to the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter, which is the foundation that's more of a highlighter really, but I use it as a foundation. This one gives almost identical results to it, and it's like $10, so it's much more affordable. So really like it. The shade I have in this one is Warm Vanilla, and probably one of my favorite NYX products. They've got a lot of good stuff on here, but this foundation really surprised me. I've tried lots of their other foundations to varying degrees of success, but this one by far is my absolute favorite from them. So anyway, so I've got 10 of my favorite drugstore products. All of these are ones I'd repurchase in a heartbeat, and some that I've already repurchased multiple times. So lots of different brands too. I've got, how many different, I think everything is a different brand actually. So 10 different brands. So, and I think all of these are under $20 as well. So worth checking out. So I'm interested in what your favorite drugstore products are and why you like them. So leave a comment. I love hearing from you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Thank you so much.